But social networks have been a part of humanity since we evolved from the apes. So this is nothing new. We just found new ways of sharing our thoughts with each other. They've been augmented now by the World Wide Web, by mobiles, by smartphones, by blogging, and all the other manifestations. What's important about all this is that we become more and more accustomed to sharing ideas around the world with people who have common thoughts. So if there's anything that the internet and the mobile phones and the World Wide Web have done, it's to remove barriers to discovering people who have common interests. And this dialogue is what leads to all kinds of inventions and all kinds of improvements. So in Europe, you've been very, very effective in creating a standard called GSM, which has enabled a great deal of interaction among people because of the standard. The interoperability creates this opportunity. So I see no reason why the European scene can't continue to evolve to take advantage of that, to participate in more standards development that will enhance our ability to share information. So, well, there's more to the internet than social media, and one thing which is new that people speak of a lot now is the Internet of Things, where large numbers of appliances, automobiles, things we carry on our bodies, are all part of this networked environment. If we make the assumption that everything can communicate with everything else, then there is a vast canvas on which to paint a variety of new applications. Marty Cooper, who's being honored here today, mentioned a number of them in the medical field, for example. It's just one possibility. The internet is also expanding beyond its terrestrial operation. There is today in existence an interplanetary system that's linking Earth and Mars together with the International Space Station and with a satellite that's in orbit around the Sun. It's the beginning of an interplanetary backbone network to support both manned and robotic space exploration. So it's very exciting to watch what sounded like science fiction 15 years ago become a potential reality. Standards are being made internationally so that all of our spacecraft will be able to communicate with each other. That's very exciting. I think if there's any main contribution that we can identify, it is that it has created a platform, a kind of a road system, on top of which almost anything in digital form can be carried. And since so much of what we do today and so much of what we create begins in digital form, the internet creates an opportunity for easy sharing and transmission and exchange of that information, combining of things that are in digital form together. We call them mashups in some places. So this platform, I think, is simply removed a lot of the barrier for information access, creation, and sharing. And I think it's accelerating the rate at which scientific results are obtained because of these large-scale databases that everyone has access to. So the notion that information is power is actually not as accurate as the notion of information sharing. That's really where the power comes from. And that's what science is all about. It's sharing information, reproducing each other's experiments, and understanding more deeply the world around us. Well, there are many words that have come along with innovation. Creativity is another one, and we've spent several days talking about that. I think innovation means thinking about something new. That's what de nova means. It means new. And finding problems that have solutions to problems that are different from the old ones is part of what innovation is about. Or creating new possibilities, whether it's new building materials, new ways of solving medical problems, new ways of managing the complexities of our cities. All of these things are part of innovative thinking. You need a class of people who are not satisfied with the status quo. And so for me, the word innovation goes together with something called discontent. If you're not satisfied, then you want to do something different. That's what innovation is about. So I always look for people that are a little dissatisfied with the status quo, because they're the ones that will want to make something different.